took it to 10.
Top of the key for three. Splash. Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside. Stolen. Picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the historic rivalry is renewed as the Knox Lady Redskins host the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays the night before Thanksgiving. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analysts Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. We welcome you to historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium in Knox, Indiana, 46534. It's Turkey Eve, and we are, of course, back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com as we get ready for our second basketball broadcast of the season. We have not seen the Knox Lady Redskins or the Lady Blue Jays of North Judson-San Pierre, but we have talked with both head coaches, of course. That's on the Saturday Sports Line. Lady Jays head coach Whitney Combs enters her second year at the helm. The Jays started their 2024-2025 season at home against Rochester. They unfortunately fell in a tight one, 46-42. They then followed that up with a tough loss on the road to Rensselaer Central, 83-42. On November 12th, they hosted South Central in the Nest and won big time. 70-32 was the final. Then on the 16th, they hosted another one of their cross-county rivals in the Oregon Davis Lady Cats and won 74-53. Last Thursday, they won on the road at Couts 39-35 as the Lady Jays come into tonight's Turkey Eve matchup at 3-2 on the year and 1-0 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is standout sophomore Kaylin Tunis, averaging 14.8 points per game. Right behind her is Shiloh DeBoard, averaging 13.3 points per game. And rounding out the top three is the walking double-double herself, Kylie Lehigh. She's averaging 11.4 points per game. She also leads the team in rebounds, steals, and blocks, averaging right at 10 boards, 3 snags, and 1 block per game. The offense for the Lady Jays is averaging 53.6 points per game, and their defense has allowed 49.8 points per game up to this point. We turn now to our sports analyst, two-time Indiana High School basketball state champion head coach Terry Minix. Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Hey, happy Turkey Eve.
I'm excited. What do you got planned tomorrow? You got some turkey coming?
Some turkey coming,
Okay.
hopefully.
I always like the corn casserole. You know what I'm talking about, the corn casserole?
No, that must be an Indianapolis thing.
No, don't say that. Come on now. It's delicious. It's delicious.
I'm sure it is.
Well, what stood out about the Lady Jays, you remember them last year. It looks like they've turned around and started again.
You know, obviously I remember them last year, and I did see them play earlier in the year when they played the Bobcats, and they just have a lot of weapons. That's the thing, that you can't really focus on two players, you know, getting the board girl has really helped them, and she's a threat. Obviously, their second leading scorer does a nice job, but they've got, you know, Gracie Minix inside. They've got a full team that you really can't just concentrate on one and two players.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they play tonight in this one. But down on the sideline tonight, getting all the inside information from the floor, it's Chris McGowan. Happy Thanksgiving, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, it's good to see you.
I'll be doing a lot better once I get some turkey tomorrow.
Well, you better believe it. Well, and then after turkey, you're heading down to Indianapolis, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm heading down. I'm going to spend 3 days in Indianapolis. I'm partying. Indy won't be the same.
Well, and we better let our listeners know right now. I called down to the IHSAA, and I made a nice little saying. Let's just say that. Let's just leave it. It was a nice little talk I had with a couple of guys in charge. We're going to get you down on the field, Chris. You're going to be able to do color commentary on the field at Lucas Oil Stadium for the Jays this Saturday morning. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I've driven by Lucas Oil. I've never been inside the building, so it's going to be a first for me. And my first trip, I'm going to get to actually go on the field.
Well, we need to thank someone very important from the IHSAA. Its name is Jason Wiley. He was the guy that was the last person to contact, and he's given us the green light. Can you believe that?
It's a neat thing. You're going to have a lot of fun. Just don't do anything crazy down there, Chris. I know you pretty well, so just try to remember where you came from.
Oh, that's the problem.
Well, what's your thought?
I do have, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I have some Minix blood in me.
Yes, you do.
And I can't believe a Minix doesn't know what corn casserole is.
Thank you.
I don't know what corn casserole is.
Thoughts on the Lady Jays, Chris?
I tell you what, getting the move in, the transfer from Morgan Township, a girl that I'm really familiar with at my time at Tri-Township, the DeBoard girl. She's a girl that likes to facilitate and can score. So a very good complementary piece there. And like you said, the walking double-double, Lehigh. This Judson team, as the season progresses, I look for them to be a very tough out.
Well, we turn the page and look at the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana. Head coach James Adcock also enters his second season leading the girls program. The Lady Redskins started their 2023-2024 season on the road at Morgan Township, unfortunately falling 37-31. They followed that up with another tough loss on the road to Couts, where the final was 57-35. They then hosted West Central and fell 56-50. On November 14th, they took on John Glenn on the road and fell 50-24. November 16th, they fell to Rensselaer Central 54-20. Last week, though, the Lady Redskins got in the win column, beating South Central here at home 45-28. Then this past Saturday, they fell to their other cross-county rival, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, 43-37. The Lady Redskins come into tonight's rivalry Turkey Eve matchup at 2-6 on the year and 1-1 in Indiana Northern State Conference play. Leading the Lady Redskins in the scoring department is Portland Minix. She's averaging 10 points per game. Right behind her is Rose Webb, averaging 5.5, and then Rylan Jordan rounds out the top three, averaging 5 points per game. Leading the team in rebounds is Rose Webb, averaging 7 boards per game. She also leads the team in steals, averaging 2.3 snags. Leading the team in assists right now is Riley Taylor, averaging 2 per game. Their offense is averaging 36.9 points per game, and their defense is allowing 44.3 points per game. Coach, it looks like the Lady Redskins are still adjusting to the new season. What are your thoughts on them at this point in time?
Well, I think they'll be okay. They've got a really strong leader in Portland. I think she does a really nice job of facilitating. She's obviously their best outside shooter, and I still think she's battling a few injuries. She doesn't look like she moves quite as well, but hopefully as the season goes on, she'll be able to move better. But she's a senior, and you're going to see that leadership, and she's going to be able to hopefully get the others kind of get things going for the Redskins.
From the rundown I just gave us, Chris, give us your thoughts on the Lady Redskins.
Struggling here early on, but they'll get acclimated. Not very big, but again, like I said, that senior leadership coming from Portland Minix, it's tough when you only have 2 seniors and you're not very big. That's the thing that has shocked me as I'm standing here watching them warm up, just the lack of height, and that's hard to overcome in high school basketball.
That along with not having the depth either. They don't have a lot of depth. They don't have a lot of players out, and you've got to really get a lot out of each of the ones you have out there.
Well, we are expecting another historic Turkey Eve broadcast this evening of IHSAA girls basketball action. We appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, Taste the Feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP Gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP Gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, I appreciate that, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned, as we will hear from James Adcock of the Lady Redskins and Whitney Combs of the Lady Blue Jays after the break. That's in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm talking with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It's Whitney Combs. Coach, here we are, Turkey Eve once again, the annual get-together between you and the Knox Lady Redskins. You guys have started out amazing this season. What do you know about the Knox Lady Redskins?
I mean, their record, it doesn't even matter at this game. This is our rival game. We don't even look at records. We just go out. We have to play our game. It's going to be a dogfight no matter what.
What do you have to see from the Lady Jays tonight? I know you've got great play from Kaylin Tunis, Shiloh DeBoard, also Kylie Lehigh. We talked about it this past weekend, a walking double-double. What do you need to see from them tonight?
I mean, our defense has to be on point. We got to know where their shooters are at. We have to have a hand up. We have to contest all shots. We have to box out. That was something we struggled with last game. They out-rebounded us by like 13 or 14 when we played Couch. So we want to control the boards, and we want to make them do what we want them to do, not let them do what they want to. Offensively, we just can't get in our own minds. We just got to play our game. If we miss a shot, who cares? Go back, get on defense, and get that ball back.
Yeah. Message to Blue Jay Nation here on Thanksgiving Eve.
Hey, if you're in town, come out and support us. We would appreciate it. Go Blue Jays.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Thank you. You too.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina. I'm here with head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, James Adcock. Here we are, Coach. Happy Thanksgiving, Turkey Eve, the annual game against your cross-county rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. What do you know about them so far?
They're a tough team. They're a scrappy team. They like to get up and down the floor, good shooting team. So we have our work cut out for us tonight. We just got to play some tough defense, get every rebound we can, and control the ball.
Yeah, we talked a couple of weeks ago. You had kind of mentioned it's going to take a little bit of time to get going in the season. What do you need to see from your Lady Redskins out on the floor tonight?
Well, we just want to see girls out there giving it everything they have. Now, we realize that we're kind of limited with height, but I think we make up for that with speed. We have some really great ball players. We have 10 great ball players that are coming, 5 that are playing on the floor, 5 that will be on the bench cheering us forward, and we can substitute them in at any time. So we're just looking for energy. We're looking to finish well, get every rebound, box out well. If we can box out tonight, if we can break their press and just handle the ball correctly and keep our turnovers to a limit, we will have a good chance at the end of this game.
Message to Redskin Nation here on Turkey Eve.
Hey, man, it's Turkey Eve. Everything's red tonight, so let's get out there. Let's cheer the Redskins on, and we hope for a great victory tonight.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you.
Hey folks, Auto Park Fort LaPorte has got some news for you. We now have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in LaPorte County. So if you're in the market, come and check us out, because right now is the best time to trade in your current vehicle. Not interested in purchasing a vehicle? That's okay. We'll buy yours even if you don't buy ours. Not currently in the market, but your car needs serviced? Come check out our newly renovated service department and let them take care of all your service needs. And remember, we're not just an auto dealer, we're an auto park.
Time now for the keys to the game. Sponsored by the Auto Park, with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball Turkey Eve action, what are your keys to the game as a Knox Lady Redskin, Terry?
Well, the big thing for them is that they got to handle the Blue Jays' pressure, that full court press that they're going to put on them. And they got to be able to get back on defense, because the Blue Jays are quick and they're going to get up and down the floor.
All right, now flip sides. If you are the head coach of North Judson-San Pierre, what has to happen in order to get this win the night before Thanksgiving?
Well, get off to a quick start. Take the crowd out of the game early. And like I said, push the ball up. Try to get to the bench of Knox a little bit. But just keep pushing the ball up and take the crowd out early.
That's our keys to the game, sponsored by the Auto Park, with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Go ahead, sit back, pop open an ice-cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Have you ever wondered how much I could sell my vehicle for? Well, Auto Park Chevrolet GMC can help with that. We're looking to buy your vehicle. It is a quick, simple process that puts money in your pocket. Stop by the Auto Park on Oak Road for one of our sales professionals to assess your vehicle and have a cash price for you in moments. If you're looking to trade, we have stacks of inventory for you to choose from, or you can walk away with a check in hand. Don't hassle with listing on Marketplace or waiting forever to sell it privately. Let us make you an offer today. Auto Park Chevrolet GMC. Check us out at www.autoparkchevroletbuickgmc.com or call 574-936-5590 or come to see us next to Walmart in Plymouth.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Serenity Nova. The 2 guard is Riley Taylor. Starting at small forward is Portland Minix. At the 4 is Rylan Jordan, and at the 5 is Rose Webb. For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Indiana, Starting at point guard is Avery Johnston. The 2 guard is Kaylin Tunis. Starting small forward is Shiloh DeVord. At the 4 is Kylie Lehigh. And at the 5 is Gracie Minix. That is our LAP Way starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for tip-off. Don't go anywhere. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Happy Thanksgiving from historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium in Knox, Indiana. We welcome you to game number 2 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays and the Knox Lady Redskins. Hello again, everybody. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. I always tell the fellas I work with, it's the new Walkman. You got to think about that. The radio, it's in your pocket. It's in your phone. We got to be on that phone, guys. We got to be blasting off the rooftops. Let everybody know we are here, baby. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium is Nathan Welter. The scoreboard operator is Paul Dunn. In charge of the official scorebook is Ron Kakula. Our officials for this evening are Mike Emerson, Mike Winter, and Scott Dixon. Down on the sidelines, hobnobbing and getting all the inside information from the floor is sports analyst Chris McGowan. We are also honored to have a 2-time Indiana High School basketball state champion head coach Terry Minix up here with me in the KVB booth. And like I mentioned, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School girls basketball historic rivalry action from Knox, Indiana. We look around our area teams, fellas. No girls games going on tonight, but a couple of, actually 3 boys games we have. It is the Drew Mawson era begins tonight for the Culver Cavaliers. It's his first year there as the new head boys basketball coach. They are on the road to take on Rochester, who also begins their 2024-2025 campaign tonight. The Oregon Davis Bobcats, we saw them last night start their season off. Tough loss against the West Central Trojans. They're 0-1. They travel to Triton tonight, who begins their season. You saw the Bobcats last night, Terry. Do you think they have what it takes to turn it around and maybe get a win tonight against Triton?
Well, hopefully Coach Centard was able to show them just the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. I mean, that was, what the game plan was. We get the ball inside, like I kept saying over and over. You got a 6'6" kid, make sure he stays down low with his back to the basket, because most teams don't have, that size. And so if they're able to, establish him inside, it's just going to open it up for our outside shooters.
Head coach Rick Snodgrass enters his 41st season as a high school basketball head coach tonight. He is in the Tiger Den for his Tri-Township Tigers. They are hosting River Forest. Chris, any words from head coach Rick Snodgrass today on the game against River Forest you can share with us?
Get the ball inside. They're going to feed Dylan Stewart. The offense this year, I think, has been overly emphasized that every possession Dylan Stewart in the post has to touch the ball at least once before a shot goes up.
And doing a head coaching job for 41 years, that's pretty impressive. Over 400 wins.
Yeah, that's a lot of years. I mean,
it's older than I am. That's older than me.
Yeah, you're pretty young though. But 41.
He'd have been what? What have you been at? 6 years old? 7 years old?
7.
Yeah.
Of course, then you got Coach Radke here. You know what's he been doing?
48.
Oh, I thought it was like 104.
I'm sure if he could, he would. Well, we're standing by for the national anthem here at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. We'll stand by to turn things over to public address announcer Nathan Welter. Always does such a great job here at Harold Weinberg, also the PA announcer for the football season. He does volleyball. He does the PA announcing for all the sports here at Knox. Seems like ever since he stepped down from WKVI, he finally gets to be all Redskins all the time.
Well, and he is, and he is the voice of the Redskins, and he's able to get the crowd going. I mean, the game can be not even an exciting game, but
right.
Listening to him, you go, what am I missing?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he does such a great job. His voice is made for radio.
Well, tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. Very exciting news about our Saturday Sports Line this coming weekend. We won't have the full 2 hours, as we're going to have to go live from Indianapolis at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Central. So that means a 90-minute Saturday Sports Line where we will jam it packed full. We'll talk with Harold Welter. We'll talk about the history of those broadcasts he did for the Blue Jays back in the 80s. We'll talk with head coach Brett Lambert of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays football team. We'll also talk to several of the players as we do a salute to the champion segment. We'll talk with athletic director Mike Sharkozy, Cole Kozakar, our athlete of the week. Where Are They Now segment, and then we'll announce our new Athlete of the Week right before going live in Indianapolis. It looks like we're standing by for our national anthem. I'll turn things over to public address announcer Nathan Welter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Harold Weinberg Gymnasium for tonight's girls basketball contest between North Judson-San Pierre High School and your Knox Lady Redskins. At this time, we ask that everybody please rise and kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Hey, let Keener Construction build you a home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. Well, they're going through the starting lineups. We'll remind you who those starters are if you are just now joining us. We appreciate it. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Terry Minix up here in the booth, and down on the floor getting all the inside information is our very own sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan. Starters for tonight, we'll start with the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. At the point, it's Avery Johnston. At the 2 is Kaylin Tunis. The small forward is Shiloh DeBoard. The power forward, Kylie Lehigh. And at the 5 is Gracie Minix. For the Lady Redskins, Serenity Nava. The 2 guard is Riley Taylor. Starting at small forward is Portland Minix. At the 4 is Rylan Jordan. And at the 5 is Rose Webb. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. And then finally for this pregame, Coca-Cola pregame show, Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. MOT, Moment of Truth, we're standing by here. The Knox Lady Redskins hosting their historic cross-county rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. Man, I am having flustered. There's a lot going on this week, Coach. I had to get 5 days worth of work done in 2.
Well,
somebody's got to say
it. You were able to do it. But I tell you what, the Blue Jay fans have come out tonight. They've got a nice crowd. They're just all getting ready for the football state finals, I guess. But Knox has got a good crowd, really a good crowd for a night before Turkey Day.
So excited as the JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away, and the Lady Redskins will control it. And then right away, the Lady Jays on the floor fighting for it. A whistle is called.
I think they'll probably re-jump that because I'm not sure if there was any possession.
So they are going to reset here.
It's a good call by Mr. Dixon.
Yeah, it should be the 2 girls that were tied up that have to jump.
And that's what they're fixing on.
Yep.
So now they will switch. It will be Riley Taylor jumping in the middle with Gracie Minix of the Lady Jays. Tip is up away, and the Lady Jays will control it. It's Avery Johnston bringing it across half court. Lady Redskins in a zone defense, it looks like here, Coach.
Yeah, they're in a 2-3. They got to just make sure they get a hand up on them shooters.
Lehigh, far side of the floor, skip pass to Johnston, driving baseline, almost lost it, and they will call a travel. First turnover of the night for the Lady Jays. Full court pressure from the Blue Jays. The Redskins look like they're going to beat it. Almost. Oh, it is stolen. So here come the Lady Jays immediately. Going inside, it's number 3. That's Shiloh DeBoard. Couldn't get it to go. Left-hand layup and rebounded by the Lady Redskins. Trapped in the near corner. Gets it to Portland Minix. She's going to push it forward. And a full 10 seconds is blown by. The Lady Redskins couldn't get it across half court.
Well, that's what we talked about, the keys of the game. I mean, you're going to see the Blue Jays pressuring from start to finish, and they better be able to handle it.
So off the turnover, still scoreless. A minute is blown by here in the opening quarter. The night before Thanksgiving, our annual broadcast, nobody misses in this area on WKVI. Skip pass far corner. It's Kaylin Tunis, first touch of the night. And a jump ball will be called as Rose Webb got in there, and they will cause the turnover. Full court pressure from the Lady Jays. As head coach Whitney Combs told us in the Coca-Cola pregame show, records out the window in this game. We want it now. Up to Rylan Jordan, gets in the paint, then finds number 21, Rose Webb. Tried to dump off back to Jordan, stolen by the Lady Jays. Here comes Kylie Lehigh. Riley Taylor on her, almost lost the ball. Lehigh tracks it down, gets it over to Shiloh DeBoard, spinning around, going inside. Last touch by the Lady Redskins, and it'll stay here. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. DeBoard to take it out. Far corner, Kylie Lehigh back up top. Avery Johnston, then back to DeBoard. Far corner, 3. No good. Rebounded by Rylan Jordan, and here come the Lady Redskins. 6:20 to go, scoreless. It's Serenity Nava with the ball. Oh my goodness, almost took it all the way to the hole and then blocked from behind. It'll stay here. Lady Redskin basketball. She got space though.
Well, I tell you, I think Coach Whitney said, you can throw these records out when these two teams get together, especially tonight, with all the family members here. It's going to be a battle.
Portland Minix gets it in to Ryland Jordan back up top to Nava. She lost it, almost stolen by the Lady Jays, so now a sideline out of bounds play here, right in front of head coach Combs. Minix to take it out. She kicks it up top to Nava. Tunis on her. Man-to-man here from the Lady Jays. They get it into Rose Webb. Back out to Riley Taylor. Now she's going to take a crack at it. Dump off the Rose Webb. Pump fake. Up and under. No good. Blocked. Now the Lady Jays are tracking it down. Last touch by the Lady Redskins, so it will be Blue Jay basketball.
Knox putting a little pressure on themselves.
Avery Johnston crosses the half-court timeline. Now to Gracie Minix, over to Kylie Lehigh. Lehigh skip pass, almost stolen by Minix, but saved by Charlotte Abord. Now she is in the far corner, gets it back up top to Avery Johnston. She pops it from 17, and she gets it to go. A good play there, and the Blue Jays will get on the board first, 2-0 here with 5:30 to go in the opening quarter. Ryland Jordan crosses the timeline, has it up top, dump off to Nava.
Ooh, she just double dribbled. Yep.
And she will. Nava, a sophomore. We don't remember
freshman.
her.
She's a freshman.
Oh, she is a freshman.
She's a freshman. Yeah, she's a freshman.
We have not seen her before. The starting point guard, a lot of weight on her shoulders as here's a big-time three. Kaylin Tunis near corner, no good. Rebounded by Portland Minix, and here they come. Pushing it forward to Nava. She has it. Now to Riley Taylor looking inside. Wide open three off the fake pass. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Shiloh DeBoard. Pushes it forward to Kaylin Tunis. And it was too far ahead of her. They throw it away for another turnover. So here in the early going, you can feel the rivalry weighing on the players, especially the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, a little over 3 minutes, and you've got 2 points.
Full court pressure from the Lady Jays. As Riley Taylor has it, she's going to beat it, gets it across half court, and there's another turnover. 5th in this quarter I have right now for the Knox Lady Redskins. And it also looks like Kaya Burkett will check in for the Lady Jays. Gracie Minix will check out. Same starting 5 for the Knox Lady Redskins. Oh, my goodness. Burkett skipped past to Tunis. Now she tries a quick Euro inside. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Rose Webb. She gets it to Portland Minix, and they're doubling her. Gets it to Nava. Nava right in front of the Knox Lady Redskins bench, and head coach, he wants a timeout. James Adcock.
The easiest way to break that press, and really, Chris is going to tell you, they're standing on the opposite side. They got to have somebody flash to the middle anytime the ball's in the corner. They're double teaming it, and if you stand there,
spot.
yeah, you're not going to be able to get the ball to anybody that long a pass. So I'm sure he's telling them we're going to flash and look opposite.
Tough going here early for the Lady Redskins, Chris.
It's tough going for everybody here.
Yeah.
Here early on, 2-0, and 3.5 minutes gone by already. I tell you what, you can see the emotion and the rivalry here. Throw out the records, but again, tough sledding here early on for both the Redskins and the Jays.
2-0, the Lady Jays lead. 4:33 to go here in the opening quarter. Ryland Jordan to take it out, gets it back to Nava. The Lady Jays full court pressure is still causing problems for the Lady Redskins. Riley Taylor will split it, gets it across half court. Now here she comes, far corner three from Portland Minix. No good, rebounded by Rose Webb. Webb back up top to Nava, wide open, deep two. No good, and rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. She's going to get a lot of them tonight. She pushes it forward to Kaylin Tunis, and they're going to throw it away. So Presley Messer will check in. Checking out is Serenity Nava. This is Riley Taylor with the ball, spinning around, getting in the paint, and a left-hand layup goes. 2-2 now, tie ball game. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first. Lehigh now back up to Avery Johnson, who drives inside, pops it from 17 feet, extended wing, no good, rebounded by Portland Minix. Wasn't extended, was more of the wing, and then now there's a foul on the floor. Might be on Shiloh DeBoard here.
No, they're giving it on Kylie Lehigh.
Oh, they're giving it to Lehigh here. So the Lady Redskins will kick it in, tied at 2-2, coming up on 3:30 to go here in the opening quarter.
Nice take again.
Again, Riley Taylor finding space and getting inside. The Lady Redskins take a lead 4-2. Now here come the Lady Jays. It's Shiloh DeBoard on the other end of the floor. Puts it up off the rim, left-handed, no good. Now rebounded by the Lady Redskins. Jump ball called. Rylan Jordan got in there for the Lady Skins, and it will stay here for the Lady Jays. Out of bounds. Play underneath their own basket. Shiloh DeBoard kicks it out near corner. Kaylin Tunis. Now she's driving inside.
She traveled.
Nothing called. Rebounded by Portland Minix, and a foul will be called this time.
It's going to be 2 on her.
So a quick 2 fouls on Kylie Lehigh here in the early going. She's going to have to check out. Very disappointed in herself. You can tell this is a game that both teams just want, especially with family here. Right before Thanksgiving, they want it. As here's Riley Taylor bringing it across half court, gets it to the far corner. Portland Minix. Minix picks up her dribble at the right elbow, then back to Riley Taylor, taking on Avery Johnston, brings it back out. Short corner, far side of the floor, and now here's a jump ball. It'll stay here, Knox Lady Redskin basketball.
I think Riley Taylor has decided, I can attack the basket, and she's done a pretty good job on the first 2 baskets for the Redskins.
She has. Confidence.
Mm-hmm.
She got a lot of minutes last year, we remember that. As she has it up top out of the out-of-bounds play with Kaylin Tunis on her, then kicks it over, extended wing, near side of the floor to Portland Minix. She's doubled, and a foul will be called. That will be the Jays' 3rd in this quarter.
Kaya Burkett. That's her first. Team 3rd.
So another out-of-bounds play underneath her own basket. Portland Minix to take it out. She's looking for somebody. Needs to get rid of it. She does, near corner, Riley Taylor. She spins around, Avery Johnson on her. Now she is going inside, and she traveled. 6 turnovers is what I have unofficially here in the first quarter for the Lady Redskins. Oh, you have 9. No, you're keeping track of me.
Yeah.
He's keeping track of me, Chris.
Making sure you're on your toes.
I was just trying to help the Lady Redskins. As here's Kaylin Tunis, far side of the floor. Big time 3. And now the Lady Jays take a 1-point lead, 5-4. And on the inbounds pass, they almost stole it back, but it will stay Lady Redskin basketball as they inbound it to Riley Taylor. 2:25 to go here in the first. Taylor beating Tunis, and then she dribbled right off her leg. That's number 10. Wait, I'll just give you this sheet. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Just watching.
I've only got 4 for the Lady Jays. Am I right?
You are right. You are right on that one.
I'm right on that one, Chris.
Got to make him feel good. It's the holidays.
Right? Yeah. It's the holiday. Burkett gets it in. It's now Shiloh DeBoard bringing it across half court. Took on Presley Messer. Lost the ball while she was at it, and now the Redskins pick it up, and a jump ball is called. Sideline out of bounds play, far side of the floor. Burkett gets it in up top. This is number 5, Grace Craig, who checked in a few moments ago. Back up top, Kaylin Tunis for 3. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Portland Minix. 2 minutes ago here in the opening quarter. 5-4, the Lady Jays lead. Serenity Nava checked back in. She's got the ball near side of the floor. She's trapped back up top, and she's going to throw it away. Tough sledding right now. The nerves are there, and you can tell here in the first.
Well, I think, like I said earlier, it's one of them, once they pick the ball up or they're trapping you, you got to have someone flashing to the ball. And they're doing a lot of standing and hoping they can throw a cross-court pass, and that's a tough pass for anybody.
Jays get it in, cross the half-court line. It's Kaya Burkett kicking it far side of the floor. Shiloh DeBoard inside to Kaylin Tunis. Puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 as today's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. Let's check in with our sideline sports analyst, Chris McGowan. What are you hearing from the Lady Jays bench thus far, Chris?
Press is what I'm hearing. Keep double teaming the basketball. I tell you what, Knox right now not doing a very good job of handling that pressure. You have to know the double team's coming. Invite it because it's simple math. Somebody's got to be open if 2 people are guarding you.
1 for 2 was Tunis at the line. The Jays almost got it back, but the Redskins have it, and now a deep 3 from Portland Minix couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Rylan Jordan on the inside. The putback is no good, but she is fouled, and she will go to the line for 2, as today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Press is what Chris is saying. The Jays are telling him, Coach.
That's what they're going to do. I mean, you've got a freshman out there, and they're standing, like I said, they're not flashing to help anybody that's getting trapped. They're going to keep doing it.
Jordan hits the first of 2, misses the second. Still a 1-point ball game now. The Lady Jays lead 6-5, 1:20 to go in the first. Dump off Shiloh DeBoard. She's got it with Presley Messer on her. Skip pass to Avery Johnson. Johnson driving inside, almost lost it. She does. Stolen by Presley Messer. Here comes Presley. She gets it to Portland Minix, who crosses the timeline. The double comes. She's going to lose it on the floor. Fight for it. They're calling it a jump ball. Wow. So it will be Lady Redskin basketball. Saves them another turnover, as now Portland Minix will take it out near side of the floor. Finding someone. She gets it to Riley Taylor. And Riley was leaning too far forward. She goes out of bounds, and there's another turnover. 12 in this quarter.
Actually, when you get a jump ball, it is a turnover because you change the possession arrow.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Jeez, I'm still learning. I played basketball my whole life. How do I not know that?
Well, you change the possession arrows.
Tunis gets it in to about 17 feet out at the right elbow. Couldn't get it to go, and now here come the Lady Redskins. It's Riley Taylor. She's going inside. Picks up her dribble, back out to Portland Minix. Fakes the shot, then to the near corner. Riley Taylor couldn't get it to go for 3. Tracked down by Presley Messer for a second chance opportunity. 35 seconds to go here in the first. She gets it into Rylan Jordan. Working on Grace Craig. Couldn't get it to go from the right block. Now a fight for a third opportunity. They're going to get it. It's Presley Messer. Last 20 seconds here. Over to Riley Taylor. Big time 3. Splash! Big time 3. Riley Taylor and the Lady Redskins take the lead by 2. 8-6. Last 10 seconds here. DeBoard. Cross-court pass. Whistles blow.
Going to be a foul called.
Yep. Riley Taylor, that's her first. Team second.
So Portland Minix will check out here. Lady Redskins still in that zone. Checking in for the Lady Redskins was Natalie Hinshaw. Lady Jays have it. Last 4 seconds. Trapped is Kaylin Tunis. She gets rid of it to Avery Johnston. Deep 3, no good. The Lady Redskins lead at the end of the first quarter. 8-6 is the score. We will take a break and come back. Second quarter action on the way.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back at historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium the night before Thanksgiving. It's the annual broadcast between the Knox Lady Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. We're back in action. It's number 5, Grace Craig, getting it inside, couldn't get it to go. Saved by Kylie Lehigh, tracked down, almost stolen by Serenity Nava. Tunis gets it back. She pops it from inside the left elbow. Couldn't get it to go, and the Lady Redskins have it. Fight here going on early. Riley Taylor has it. Oop, carry. She spun around and tried to get in the paint, and she carried it.
Yeah, she did a nice job in that first quarter. Of their 8 points, she had 7 of their 8 points. She did a really nice job, so she's just going to keep attacking the basket.
Full court pressure now from the Knox Lady Redskins. Avery Johnson will bring it across half court. They beat it. Gets it over to DeBoard. Now far corner, Tunis driving inside. Nice move, and she gets it off the glass. The hesitation threw Rose Webb off, and she gets 2 to go. Tie ball game here, 8-8. 7:15 to go in the first half. Nava pushes it forward, crosses the timeline to Presley Messer, then into Riley Jordan. And a foul will be called on 52. That's Grace Craig.
I think she has a basket. Jordan has a basket if she just goes straight up instead of taking that one dribble.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket for the Lady Redskins. Riley Taylor to take it out. Looking for, it is number 21. That's Rose Webb. Back to Taylor. Deep 3 from the far corner. No good. Fight for the rebound. Rylan Jordan has it. My goodness. And they're calling another jump ball. It is a scrappy mess right now between these two teams. You can tell they want to beat each other. Taylor to take it out again. She finds Rose Webb going inside. Creating space off the glass, no good. Another fight for the rebound. So this time the jump ball will be in the Lady Jays' favor. And then the Lady Redskins steal it back. It's Serenity Nava. Back up top, Riley Taylor, far side of the floor. Now Presley Messer inside to Rose Webb. Here comes the double. Out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Jays, so it will stay here, Lady Redskin basketball. Taylor to take it out. Here comes the play. She's looking for somebody. Gets it to Serenity Nava. Entry pass to Rose Webb. Triple team, and a foul is called quickly. Wow.
Kaylin Tunis going to be her first.
So another out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket for the Lady Redskins. Riley Taylor to take it out again. Here comes the play. Gets it up top to Nava. Driving inside. Dump off the Webb. Now she brings it out to the near corner. Back up top to Presley Messer. Messer, far side of the floor now. Finds Nava. Extended wing. Drives in. Picks up her dribble into Rylan Jordan. Fake up and under. No good. Couldn't get it to go, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. As tonight's game is sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong air dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. Let's check in with Chris McGowan.
Yeah, nice move there by Rylan Jordan. I thought I was watching Kevin McHale, the old up and under. Knew exactly what she wanted to do with it when she caught it. And going to go to the line here to shoot 2. Missed the first one.
Well, the Jays are getting themselves in a little bit of problems with the fouls. Lehigh and Tunis both have 2 fouls.
She missed the second one. The Lady Redskins picked it up, and the shrill of whistles. Man, I'm telling you what, they got some good air going through those whistles. That's a sharp whistle, guys. I'm hurting. That's a sharp whistle, guy. Is that Scott Dixon? He's got a sharp whistle. Has that ever been hey, you can call a foul, but can you not call it so shrill? It's hurting my feelings. Riley Taylor, step back 17-footer on the out-of-bounds play. She gets it to go. The Lady Redskins are leading this ball game right now, 10-8 with 6:10 to go in the second quarter. Inside to Gracie Minix, from the right block. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by the Lady Redskins. It's Riley Taylor, far side of the floor. Serenity Nava, big-time three. Short, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Howard of the Lady Jays. First time we've seen her tonight. She's a freshman. And a foul will be called on the Lady Redskins, so it will stay Lady J basketball here. Full court pressure from the Skins. They get it into Avery Johnston. Skip pass over to the far side of the floor. It's Kaya Burkett. Double comes. Stolen back by Riley Taylor. Then stolen back by the Lady Jays. It's Charlotte aboard. Left-hand layup. No good. Fight for the rebound. They're going to call a foul on Rylan Jordan here. Now don't forget to put that turnover down now.
Got it. Man, teach these young people. You're learning. You're learning.
I can't believe I didn't know that. Outside, big time three. Charlotte aboard. And they take a 1-point lead. The Jays have it 11-10 now. Serenity Nava brings it across half court, almost lost it. Ball's loose on the floor. So it's a turnover.
That was a jump ball and possession goes to Judson.
Oh, they called the jump ball here. Yes. So a jump ball sees the Jays have it. A lot of jump balls in this game tonight, fellas.
They're all getting on the floor. You like to see that as a coach, but you don't like to see all the jump balls.
Johnston brings it across half court. Gets it to Charlotte aboard for another three. No good. She tracked her own rebound down, and they're calling it a foul on her for that. Too rough going for the rebound, Chris.
Yeah, too overly aggressive there by Shiloh DeBoard. Tell you what, things are starting to get a little chippy down here on the floor.
Yes, it is.
Is that by you or the girls out there?
Ha
ha. Riley Taylor splits the defenders, gets across half court. She's got it at the far corner, back up top to Portland Minix. DeBoard on her, stolen back by the Lady Jays. Here they come. It's number 20, Lexi Howard, off the glass, right-hand layup, and the freshman makes it look easy. 13-10. She took on a couple Lady Redskins. 4:40 to go in the first half. It's Riley Taylor beating the press, crosses half court, gets it into Rose Webb. Turnaround shot from the post is no good. And she will go to the line to shoot two. It looks like the foul will be on.
Gracie
Minix.
That's her second.
As we thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast, call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. First free throw from Rose Webb is good. She will get another one, as Culver's Portside Marina is also part of this broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the winter. If you need help storing or winterizing your watercraft, contact Culver's Portside Marina at 574-842-5000. We certainly appreciate all of our sponsors helping continue this tradition. As the second free throw is no good, rebounded by Kaya Burkett, and then getting in there was Riley Taylor, it looks like, for a jump ball. That means it will be Lady Redskin basketball.
We might be setting a state record for most jump balls.
I'm about to say, we should look that up. This is incredible, the hustle by both of these teams, just going for the ball. You know, as rough as it could be a foul, but they're going for the ball and they're making it happen to make it a jump ball. Lady Redskins get it into Rose Webb, splits the defenders, tried to get it up. No
nice
good,
move.
Last touch by the Jays.
That was a really nice move, you know, to hold on here. You know, we've had almost a quarter and a half, and it's still 13-11.
Yeah, this might be first team to 25 wins.
4:30 to go in the first half. Portland Minix to take it out. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Up top to Riley Taylor. Takes the pick.
Take her, girl.
Drives
That's what you
inside.
want.
Off the
good
glass.
job.
No good.
And
it's rebounded by the Lady Jays. Grace Craig. And a foul will be called on 23. That is Elise Wolf. First time we're seeing her tonight.
It's her first.
The Jays will get it into Avery Johnston. Johnston up to Grace Craig. Now over to Charlotte DeBoard. Pops the three. Couldn't get it to go. Too hard. Rebounded by Portland Minix. Trailing defender. Almost stole it. She does. Now it is number 20 going up for a and one. It's Lexi Howard. And she will go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Three-point play, no good, in and out, but now they're calling a lane violation on Elise Wolf. So, given a gift is Lexi Howard on making this three-point play opportunity happen. Up, and it is in and out. No good again. This time rebounded by Rose Webb.
Another jump ball.
And another jump ball. So that means it will stay here, Lady J basketball. Far corner, out of bounds, big three. Lexi Howard is showing us something tonight, the freshman. 18-11, the Lady Jays are pulling away here. Riley Taylor has it. Takes the pick from Wolf, steps back, extended wing in front of the Lady Jays bench. Then entry pass to Serenity Nava. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. And it will be last touched by the Lady Redskins. It will be Lady J basketball. They get it into Avery Johnston. Then up to Lexi Howard. Crosses over Nava.
Jump ball.
Help comes
Jump
Riley
ball. Taylor.
And it is. I don't think I've ever seen this, guys. This is crazy. The Jays have 5 fouls. The Redskins have 4. In this quarter. Now up to Rose Webb, entry pass at the left block, back out. Portland Minix, who just checked back in a few moments ago. Back up to Riley Taylor. Taylor brings it out, 3:20 to go here in the first half. They trail 18-11. Minix has it, picks it up at the right elbow. Now to Rose Webb, then dump off, almost stolen to Elise Wolf. Last touch by the Lady J. Charlotte DeBoard got in there. They get it into Rose Webb. Turns around at the right block. Picks up her dribble. Foul called.
It's Gracie Craig. That's her first.
So this means because they already had 5 fouls, it will send Rose Webb to the line. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Rose Webb misses the first free throw. Second is up and away, and it is no good as well. Over the back now called on Riley Taylor trying to get the rebound. And that will be the Lady Redskins' 5th foul here in this quarter.
That'll be Riley's second.
So she will shoot 2. It's Shiloh DeBoard as Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build your home today. DeBoard misses the first of 2. Couple of substitutions. Elise Wolf and Riley Taylor will check out. Checking back in is Rylan Jordan and Presley Messer for the Lady Redskins. She hits the second, making it 19-11 here. Lady J's lead coming up on 3 minutes to go in the first half. They get it in, trying to beat the press. It's Rylan Jordan crossing half court. To the far corner, Portland Minix picks it up. To the top of the key, spinning around. Here comes the double. She picks up her dribble, then hands off to Serenity Nava. Then far corner, Rylan Jordan pops the three. No good. Rebounded by Grace Craig. It looked good from here, pushing it forward to Lexi Howard, trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Lady Jays.
Kind of surprised Nora Stone hasn't been in the game yet. She played well when I saw her play the other night.
For the Lady Redskins?
For the Redskins. I thought, just to get some size in there.
The Lady Redskins have it. It's Rylan Jordan crossing half court. Top of the key at the volleyball line. 2:30 to go here in the first half. Gets it over to Serenity Nava. Then to the left elbow. Rose Webb poked in there. Stolen by the Lady Jays, and here they come, pushing it forward. Lexi Howard off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Serenity Nava, and here come the Lady Redskins. It's Nava crossing over. Gets it over to Presley Messer, then inside to Rose Webb. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Rylan Jordan. Her putback, no good. Blocked by Grace Craig. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Redskins. And head coach James Adcock wants a timeout here to talk things over. 19-11, the Lady Jays lead. The Lady Redskins, as Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of all local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home here in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. Well,
a lot of action. A lot of action. I think, for the most part, Knox has kind of handled the press okay. I mean, I think they could maybe be flashing a little bit more to the middle, looking opposite, and maybe get an opportunity. But, I think the girls we usually talk about tonight, it's been, Riley Taylor for Knox and Lexi Howard for the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
I mean, two that you don't usually, look for as the big scorers, but they've done a nice job, both of them, for their teams.
Chris, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
My honest opinion, way too much dribbling going on. A lot of these jump balls and turnovers, hey, if you actually pass the ball, would cure a lot of it.
Yeah, but when you're standing and you're not flashing to the ball, it's tough to get
tough to do as well. Well, and it looks like the Lady Jays are going to beat the press. It's Grace Craig on the far side of the floor. She gets it to the short corner, then kicks it back out to Lexi Howard, then finds Avery Johnston, big-time three. No good. Rebounded by Portland Minix. And to add to your point, Chris, it's almost like the Lady Jays aren't having a problem beating the press. It's the Lady Redskins that are having some issues right now beating that press, like Coach is saying here. Flash to the ball, flash to the middle.
Yep.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Avery Johnson gets it into Shiloh Board. She drives inside, pops it from 14. No good. Rebounded by Portland Minix. She pushes it forward to Serenity Nava. Then dump off pass to Presley Messer off the glass. 19-13. And now the Jays have it, crossing the timeline. Double dribble by Lexi Howard.
We haven't seen Portland do a lot in the scoring column, but I have her for 8 rebounds, and she's not like she's overly tall. She's doing a nice job underneath there.
She pushes it forward, crosses the timeline, and then that is Rose Webb shooting it from the right block. No good. Ooh. And they're calling her for a travel.
Yeah, number 4, Macy Morrow, has checked in for the Jays for the first time tonight.
Yes, she has.
5'10" sophomore.
Number 4, Macy Morrow. And now here are the Lady Jays beating the press again, pushing it up to Morrow, who we just spoke about. Almost lost it, stolen back by Serenity Nava. Nava gets it to Portland Minix, then to Presley Messer. Deep 2, far corner, gets it to go. Rattles around.
Presley's come in here and give him some good minutes. She's done a nice job. Hit a couple shots, keeping them right in. Nice steal by Nava.
Stolen by Nava again on Avery Johnston. She gets it back to Portland Minix. Then it will be stolen back by the Lady Jays. Here comes Avery Johnston, and Minix will push and foul her.
serve first. But we're going to be shooting free throws.
So at the line is Avery Johnston to shoot 2. 19-15, they lead by 4. As L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports, they are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. First free throw from Johnston is no good, as she will shoot a second one here. Couldn't get that one to go either. Rebounded by Presley Messer. Stolen back by the Lady Jays. It's Grace Craig putting it off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Shiloh DeBoard, and she gets it to go. 21-15 now, last 30 seconds of the first half. The night before Thanksgiving, the annual get-together. We're so glad you've joined us. Up to Serenity Nava, then to Rose Webb off the glass. So now the Lady Redskins are getting it together and beating that press and getting some points while they're at it. Avery Johnston gets stopped at half court. She crosses it over to Shiloh DeBoard, who then finds Macy Morrow, then skip past to Johnson, going inside, taking on Rose Webb, no good. Rebounded by Morrow, back out to Shiloh DeBoard. Here comes DeBoard, spinning around, but no, not enough time. That is the end of the first half. Wow. Not a bad game here, 21-17. We'll see if Chris has an opportunity to chat with head coach James Adcock after this half here. Here he is. It's head coach James Adcock.
All right, coach, you cut down on the turnovers, and you're still, you're within 4 points. But if you cut down on the turnovers, you got to like your chances here.
Yeah, I like our chances a lot if we get the turnovers and handle the ball and grip it when we catch it. So, it's just one of those things about basketball. It's the North Judson Knox game. There's a lot of nerves out there. Our girls are nervous. Their girls are nervous. So hopefully the second half be a little cleaner.
Yeah, hopefully, you go here at halftime, you tell the girls, hey, against that press, a couple times there, 3 passes, you got to lay up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's how we practiced it for the past 2 weeks. We just got to get our nerves underneath us and get down the floor, and we'll make it happen second half.
All right, good luck second half, coach.
That is head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, James Adcock, with our sideline sports analyst, Chris McGowan, doing it all tonight here in Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. Historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. 21-17 is the score as the Lady Jays lead the Knox Lady Redskins. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. We're going to take a break and come back. The KVB halftime show is up next. We've got Terry Menix and Chris McGowan to break this first half down. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
21-17's the score here in the KVB halftime show. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. The Jays are leading their historic cross-county rival the night before Thanksgiving, the Knox Lady Redskins. I'm accompanied by sideline sports analyst Chris McGowan, and up here in the KVB booth is Terry Menix.
Well, I would tell you, there was a lot of action there, Mitch. I'm not going to say my stats are exactly right, but I think they're okay. I had Knox for 26 turnovers in that first half.
I did as well.
And I had North Judson for 14 turnovers in that first half. I mean, they're just playing hard. I mean, it's not what you'd call perfection, but they're all giving everything, they're giving everything they have out there. The thing that sticks out for me, and I'm sure Chris is going to say it as well, is Riley Taylor, like I said earlier, she's leading the Redskins in the first half in scoring. She has 9 points. And then on the Blue Jays side, it's Lexi Howard leading in scoring with 7 points. So you're talking a couple kids that, probably nobody had on their scouting report to really watch. And I really think that Riley Taylor, it just kind of took it upon herself and decided, I can get to the basket. I'm quick enough. I seem to be quicker than them tonight, so I'm going to go to the basket. And she did a really, really nice job.
Yeah, interesting chat you had there with head coach James Adcock. I think he agreed with you. We don't need to be dribbling back and forth from east to west. We need to go north and south on that full court press.
And beat the press by passing the basketball. But like Coach Minix talked about, though, you got to have people hit your spots. And understand, invite the double team, but you got to get your head up and see the double team coming. And you got to have girls fill the middle and then look opposite. Because twice there in that second quarter, Knox did a very good job of beating the press by passing the basketball, and in 3 passes they had a wide open layup.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you could go back and watch film like right now and show, hey, look, this is how we practice it all week, and look, it come to fruition. So, again, I mean, the turnovers, think about that. You guys got 40 total turnovers.
Yeah.
And there's only 38 points scored.
Wow. And the Jays are already entering the floor, as we'll see if we can get a word with head coach Whitney Combs and Chris McGowan. He's got her. Let's send it down to Chris McGowan.
All right, Coach. Hey, we had you creating 26 turnovers there in that first half, but you only got a 4-point lead.
Oh.
What's going to be the adjustment here at halftime?
Well, we need to keep our hands off them, right? We got a lot of girls in foul trouble. And on offense, we have to move the ball. We're throwing a lot of knucklehead passes. We just tell them, the easy pass. Go with the easy pass. Don't try to skip it. They're getting their hands on a lot of it. Make them move in their zone, and they're going to get tired, and we're going to get a good shot. We're kind of forcing it a little bit. We're trying to dribble in too much. Our defense is pretty good. Our box outs got a lot better that second quarter. The first quarter, I think, wanted it a little bit more than us. So I hope my girls come out ready to play this half.
All right, good luck second half, Coach.
Well, the Jays, yeah.
I got to tell you, she's a lot nicer than me, coming out, because I don't know if I've ever I don't know if I've ever heard that term. It wouldn't have been coming out of my mouth, but knucklehead passes. I like it. I really like it. I don't know if I could have ever said it, but knucklehead passes. I would have had a different term for that.
It would have been a lot more colorful for me.
Well, and let's fix that real quick. They don't have 26 turnovers. It's the Lady Redskins that have 26.
Well, he said forced.
Yeah,
the 26
I
turnovers.
said 26 turnovers.
Oh.
Mitch, listen.
Thank you. Sorry. My apologies. Well, and then, of course, she always is such a fabulous dresser. She's got the sequins blue jacket on here the night before Thanksgiving.
Very sparkly.
Very sparkly, and she knows how to be a head coach. Part of it is you got to look the part too, right, Coach?
No doubt. I could never pull that off either. But I tell you, there has been a lot of jump balls, but it's been a fun game because you've seen two teams that on the floor really don't like each other.
Right.
Off the floor they're probably friends and all that, but this is a rivalry with they want to come out here with a win. And you can see that 21-17. If you look at the records, you would say, "Oh, this game should probably, favor the, the Blue Jays." But not when you come over here to Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. You're going to get a battle, and I think Knox is doing a heck of a job tonight.
Well, we're going to take a break. The KVB halftime show continues 21-17. The North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays lead their historic rival, the Knox Lady Redskins.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321. That's for Hamlet, or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. 2120 KVB halftime show continues on KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana high school basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Back here at historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium, Mitch Columbi along with Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. We start the third quarter. The Lady Redskins have it. It's Riley Taylor up at the top of the key. Man-to-man from the Lady Jays. She drives inside. She draws a foul, and she will go to the line to shoot two.
Call that foul on Avery Johnson. You know, one stat that I showing you here, Mitch, is huge is Knox in the first half had 23 rebounds, and Blue Jays had 12.
Wow. Which might be part of the reason the Redskins are hanging around here.
Yep.
Taylor misses the first of two, second on the way, rattles around, and it is in. 21-18 now. In the third quarter, it's Kylie Lehigh crossing half court. She got into foul trouble in the first with two quick ones. Now it's Charlotte Abord popping a three. No good. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. Guess who? And then tried to get it back to Avery Johnson. It's tipped by Riley Taylor. It'll go out of bounds, and it will stay Lady J basketball. And I think head coach James Adcock can't believe it.
How can you tell?
He had his hands in the air. Well, they don't see it at home. For all they know, we could say whatever. Kylie Lehigh tried to get it to Charlotte Abord. It's stolen by Riley Taylor. Then it's stolen back by Kylie Lehigh. My goodness. Here they come up to Kaylin Tunis, and off the glass, she makes it happen. 23-18, 5-point ball game. 7 minutes to go in the third. Serenity Nava, it's almost stolen again. Riley Taylor saves it, though.
Better call that timeout.
Might be on the floor looking for a jump ball, and there it is, finally.
Timeout.
Timeout by the Lady Redskins. They call it quickly, as Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Expressway.
Yeah. I had a talk with Mr. Dixon. He said he would try not to blow the whistle so loud into the mic.
I'm sure he did.
I thought the last couple were a little more subdued.
Is that not only that, but I checked at the scorer's table at halftime. There were 16 jump balls total.
Wow.
Well, and Ron Kukula.
I had to know.
Yeah, well, Ron Kukula had his work cut out for him tonight. He walked in this evening and he goes, when are we going to get to do a boys basketball game? Because, you know, the boys football teams did so well in this area. He wants to see some boys basketball, too, here in Knox. It's getting started slowly but surely here. As it's Serenity Nava bringing it across half court to Rose Webb, far side of the floor, then back up top to Rylan Jordan. Jordan back to the near corner, Portland Minix, then up to the left elbow. It's Rose Webb, then back up to Riley Taylor, driving inside, off the glass. She gets it to go, and there's the move she likes to do, 23-20.
She attacks the basket really well. She's done a great job tonight.
Avery Johnston up to Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard skip past Kylie Lehigh, deep three. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Rose Webb. Webb to Portland Minix. Minix pushes it forward to Riley Taylor. Taylor crosses the timeline, gets it to the near corner. Rylan Jordan, here comes the trap. She's going to have to get rid of it. Drives baseline, gets it to Riley Taylor. Then Taylor, finds space on the baseline. Couldn't get it to go, but she's fouled. Maybe.
I don't know if they're giving it to Grace. Grace, or they're giving it to Kylie. Yeah. Grace.
It is going to be on Gracie Minix.
It's her third.
Her third of the night as Riley Taylor will go to the line to shoot two. Collins Insurance is part of this broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Happy Thanksgiving, Jim. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. 1 for 2 at the free throw line. The Jays have it, and it's Kaylin Tunis, 17 feet out. Short corner, gets it to go, 25-21 now. Pushing it forward, almost stealing it are the Jays. The Lady Redskins save it, then back up top to Riley Taylor. Taylor taking on Johnston. Crosses over, spinning around, getting in the paint. Again. Off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. Another one. Here she comes. Gets it to the far corner. It's Grace Craig, and she will travel. They get it into Serenity Nava, the Lady Redskins do. It's Riley Taylor crossing the timeline, picks up her dribble. They wanted to travel, the Jays did, but nothing called. Then back to Nava. Nava to the far corner. Rose Webb driving inside, took on 3 Jays, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Avery Johnson, and here they come. She crosses the timeline, taking on Riley Taylor. Little bump off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kaylin Tunis. Second chance opportunity, no good. This time, Grace Craig flies in, couldn't get it. And they're saying last touched by the Lady Redskins. Presley Messer will check in for the Skins. Riley Taylor will get a breather here. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Avery Johnson to take it out. Near corner, Kaylin Tunis splits the defenders off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Presley Messer. Messer stolen back by Kaylin Tunis. Puts it up, foul, no good, but she will go to the line. That's her first. So it'll only be our first foul, as today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We certainly thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star. Where's it at, Chris?
In that Knox ball.
Yes, sir, it is. First free throw from Tunis was no good. Second one was no good as well. Very rare occurrence from her. Oh, the Lady Redskins are going to throw it away. It's Kaylin Tunis now with the ball. Driving inside, spinning around, picks up her dribble, back out to Avery Johnston. 3, no good. Back iron, rebounded by Presley Messer. She gets it to Portland Minix. Minix pushes it forward to Presley. They cross the timeline. Messer back to Portland. Portland over to Nava. Nava going inside, dump off the Rose Webb. Puts it up. Good D from Kylie Lehigh. Rebounded by Grace Craig, and here she comes. Almost stolen back by Nava. They're saying it was touched last by the Jays, so they will cause a turnover there.
Here comes Nora.
So 2 Lady Redskins will check out. It's Portland Minix and Rose Webb. Checking in is number 34, Nora Stone. Coach was talking about her a little bit ago. And then Riley Taylor will check back in. And then Nava, right as we say that, Coach called that she traveled. Very unfortunate there. Jays will have it. And it is a big 3 by Kaylin Tunis in the near corner as she splashes one through. 28-21 now the Jays lead. 3:35 to go in the third. It's Nora Stone. Turns around, puts up a shot left-handed from the left block. No good. She's fouled, and she will go to the line. We'll see who it's on here.
Avery Johnston.
So Avery Johnston, her third foul of the night. This game is still in reach for the Lady Redskins.
I think with all the foul issues, I think bringing in Stone right now would be a good thing because I don't think they have any answer for her size down low. She's a strong young lady.
I got a message from Jim Collins here. He said, thanks for the shout out. Also, let Terry know, please, you guys are doing a great job. Next free throw from Stone is good, makes it 28-23. Kaya Burkett brings it forward. Then to Lehigh, then to DeBoard, then to Tunis, driving baseline off the glass. She gets it to go. And now we're starting to see the Kaylin Tunis we remember from last season. It's Riley Taylor now trying to beat the press to Nava. Almost lost it, saved it back to Taylor, crosses the timeline. Here she comes, dump off to Ryland Jordan. And then it'll be out of bounds, almost stolen by Kaya Burkett. It'll stay here. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Riley Taylor to take it out. Man-to-man from the Lady Jays, as we've seen all night long. Here comes the play. Gets it into Nora Stone. Almost stolen. Saved by Nava. Here she comes back out. Riley Taylor, big time 3. No good. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. Another one. And here she comes. Pushing it forward to Kaya Burkett. Here is Kaya with the ball in the paint. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded Stone. Here come the Lady Redskins. 30-23, 2:50 to go in the third. Up to Presley Messer, short corner, far side of the floor. Then up top to Riley Taylor, swings it over. It's Nava. Serenity has it. Then back to Riley Taylor, who's had a night. Riley Taylor drives inside, draws a foul, and she will go to the line. And quick to help her up was a Lady J, Kylie Lehigh.
It's going to be on Grace Craig. That's her second.
First shot from Taylor is good, making it 30-24 now.
She's 3 for 5 from the line tonight.
Second one is good as well. 5-point ball game. Little pressure here from the Lady Jays. They get it to Kylie Lehigh. They cross the timeline. Lehigh back over to Burkett, then to the right elbow. Grace Craig puts it off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Riley Taylor. She's triple teamed. She tried to get rid of it. She throws it away to Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard dump off to Craig. Blocked by the Redskins. Saved by DeBoard. Puts a shot up, and a foul is called. She's going to shoot 2. So the first free throw from Shiloh DeBoard, up and away, no good. DeBoard, we talked about in the Coca-Cola pregame show. She is averaging 13.4 points per game coming into tonight. Second free throw is up, and it's a swish. 31-25, 6-point ball game here. The Jays lead on the night before Thanksgiving. Riley Taylor crosses the timeline, splits the defenders, goes inside, off the glass, left-hand layup. They can't stop her. 31-27.
Does a nice job attacking that back. It doesn't make a difference left or right.
Kaylin Tunis gets inside, off the glass, no good, left-handed, rebounded by the Redskins. Here comes Riley Taylor up to Serenity Nava. Dump off near corner, Ryland Jordan. Up top, Riley Taylor. She's feeling it. Near corner, it's Serenity
she
Nava.
traveled.
She stepped out of bounds. She may have traveled beforehand. But she stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Lady J basketball. The Jays will beat the press. It's Kaya Burkett floating in the paint. No good. Rebounded by Stone. Tipped out of bounds by Tunis, and it'll stay Lady Redskin basketball. Taylor gets it in.
Nice steal.
Stolen back by Kylie Lehigh. Taylor tried to push it forward, and Lehigh swatted it out of the air. She gets another 2 points. They steal it back. It's Shiloh DeBoard now with it. Gets it to Kylie Lehigh. Big time three.
Wow.
Splash. Big one. Three ball.
I needed timeout.
36-27. 1:05 to go. Taylor hits the deck. Another turnover. Here come the Jays. It's freshman Lexi Howard. Right-hand layup's no good. But she's fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. And the Lady Jays bench erupts in front of Chris McGowan. Howard slow to get up. She's waving off the officials, saying she's fine.
Had his game a 4-point game, and then all of a sudden got a steal in a basket quickly, and then hit that quick three. 36-27, the Jays leading.
1 minute exactly to go here in the third quarter. Lexi Howard, no good. Portland Minix will check back in. Riley Taylor will check out here. Howard's second free throw, up, no good. Rebounded by Rylan Jordan. Here comes the double. And they're going to throw it away. That's 36.
That's a 37, but
37. I swear, I'm trying my hardest, Chris. I'm trying my hardest. You know, I don't have to do this in football. Harold came to me last season. You need to start doing this. You want me to write while I'm talking? Yeah, I did it for 50-plus years. You can't say no to that. Last 45 seconds of the third quarter. It's Grace Craig. Entry pass to Kylie Lehigh. Drives baseline. Blocked by Nora Stone. Fight for the rebound. They're going to call another jump ball, fellas. Not as many here in the third as there were in the first half, but interesting scenario tonight in terms of the jump ball. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Charlotte aboard to take it out. Near corner. Three. Kaya Burkett overshot it. Rebounded by Nora Stone. She gets it to Serenity Nava, and Nava's got pressure. She's got a beat. Last 30 seconds of the third. Up to Rylan Jordan. Jordan taking on a couple Jays. Lost it. Last touch by Kaylin Tunis. It'll stay here. 25.6 seconds to go in the third.
Redskins need a basket right here. Just kind of stop the bleeding a little bit.
Looking for somebody as Portland Minix dump off to Serenity Nava. Up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Nora Stone. Second chance opportunity. Back up top. Portland Minix swings it over. Rylan Jordan driving baseline. Picks up her dribble. Then dump off to Nora Stone. From 13 feet out, no good. Rebounded by Jordan. Fight for the rebound. Last touch by her.
Shoved.
They're thinking, yeah, you're exactly right. And that's what head coach James Adcock was saying. Kylie Lehigh gave her a little shove, but no. They're not going to give it to him. So last 12 seconds here for the Jays, they have it. Spinning around as Kaylin Tunis splitting the defenders while she's at it, and she gets the 2 points to go. 11-point ball game, and that will be the end of the third. 38-27, the Lady Jays lead the Knox Lady Redskins here the night before Thanksgiving. We're taking a break. Fourth quarter action on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back at Harold Weinberg, Mitch Columbi along with Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. We go to the fourth quarter. It's the night before Thanksgiving, our annual broadcast. This time in Knox, Indiana, a steal by the Lady Jays. The Knox Lady Redskins tried an entry pass to Rose Webb, couldn't get it to go, and then a foul after the steal. Kylie Lehigh got in there again, Coach.
Yeah, she's kind of making her presence felt this second half.
Avery Johnson will bring it across half court. Stolen back by the Lady Redskins, though. Here they come. Presley Messer pushes it forward to Serenity Nava. Then it's stolen back by Shiloh DeBoard. The Jays have it. Pushes it forward. Grace Craig. Left-hand layup off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Presley Messer. Messer in trouble. Foul called on Grace Craig here.
It's going to be her third.
So Nava will check out. Riley Taylor will check back in. Full court pressure from the Lady Jays. They don't want to let the Lady Redskins come back in this historic battle tonight. They want to win this game. Of course, they won both of them last year.
Ooh,
Triple team in the near sideline, right at the half-court line. It'll be another turnover for the Lady Redskins. 40.
Still, I think they're not doing a real good job of flashing to the ball. There's, like Chris says, too much dribbling.
Tunis gets inside. She'll draw a foul, and she will go to the line to shoot two. Let's send it down to our sideline sports analyst, Chris McGowan, to see what he heard from the Jays huddle there in the quarter break.
Boxing out. They harped on getting a body on somebody and rebounding the basketball.
First free throw from Tunis is good. They really kind of stretched their way forward in that third quarter there, Chris. They put some drives together. Not drives, I'm still in the football mode, but they put some points together there to open this lead.
Yeah, they started to convert some of those turnovers into points.
Second free throw from Tunis is no good. Rebounded by Rose Webb. Pushes it forward to Rylan Jordan. 6:50 to go in the ball game. 39-27. The Jays lead their historic rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. It's Rylan Jordan, almost stolen back by the Jays. They save it. Jordan has it. Jump ball will most likely be called, and it is. So that means it is North Judson basketball. And they will get it to Avery Johnson to cross half court. Johnson picks up her dribble. Back to Kylie Lehigh. Near corner, Kaylin Tunis fakes the shot, drives baseline, spins around, back out to DeBoard. Then over to the near extended wing is Kylie Lehigh. She passes it to the far side of the floor to Avery Johnson. Then finds DeBoard. DeBoard a little extracurricular there. Gets a little space. Now back to her. Pops the three. No good. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. With the help of Grace Craig, the putback is good. 41-27. The Jays are pulling away, and the full court pressure is on. Portland Minix is going to pop a three. Splash! There she is. Portland Minix finally gets one going. They hit it off the back of the backboard, trying to inbounds it. The Jays do. So that means it's a turnover. It'll be Knox Lady Redskin basketball here. And that right there is what you want to see if you're the Knox Lady Redskins, getting Portland going. She can get it going white hot. She tries to find someone. She gets it into Rylan Jordan, who's going to take on Kylie Lehigh. A foul will be called, I believe, on Grace Craig. She can't believe it.
Actually, Gracie Minix.
Oh, Gracie Minix. Thank you. Gracie Minix. And you hear the disapproval from Blue Jay Nation. You're right. They showed up in full force. They're up here in the second level, on the second deck. They're on the first deck. There may be more Blue Jay fans here than Redskin fans, guys.
There's a lot of them.
Where are you at, Redskin Nation? They need you.
Oh, there's quite a few over there, too.
Jordan, next free throw, missed. 41-31. Shiloh to board, near corner. Avery Johnson fakes the three, then gets it back up. Kaylin Tunis pops it. No good, in and out. Rebounded by Rose Webb, then gets it to Riley Taylor. Taylor crosses the timeline. Far corner, Presley Messer fakes the shot, skip pass to Rylan Jordan. She takes the fake. Now on Macy Morrow, couldn't get it to go. Good D from her, saved by Kaylin Tunis, and here she comes driving inside. Dump off to Charlotte aboard, off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Last touch by the Skins, and it'll stay here, Jays basketball. Johnston to take it out, near corner. Kaylin Tunis pops the three. Splash! Kaylin Tunis! 44-31. 5:05 to go in the ball game. And they're going to steal it back. Another steal. It's Shiloh DeBoard going inside, and a foul will be called on Presley Messer. DeBoard will go to the line to shoot two, and the Jays are really pulling things away here. So DeBoard at the line. We just passed 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central. We're so glad you've joined us here the night before Thanksgiving. A lot of festivities going on the next few days for Stark County. Of course, the Blue Jays football team is, they're just going to Indianapolis for a shot at a state title. No big deal. Missed the second free throw, rebounded by Rose Webb, and then it'll be poked out of bounds. Last touch by Shiloh DeBoard. So Riley Taylor will check out. It looks like number 15, Lexi Sailors, the freshman, will check in for the Lady Skins.
Is it Sailor or Salyers?
The Jays, it looked like, come up with a steal again, and then a foul will be called on the Lady Redskins, number 15, who just checked in. Salyers, Lexi Salyers, will pick up her first of the night. Sideline out of bounds play. Kylie Lehigh to take it out. She pushes it forward to Avery Johnson. They cross the half-court line. Johnston, skip pass back to Lehigh. Three!
Right.
No good. And it'll go out of bounds. No good there. It'll be Lady Redskin basketball here with 4:38 to go in the ball game. 44-31. The Lady Jays lead. They get it into Portland Minix. Minix back to Jordan. Then over to Presley Messer. Messer up to Rose Webb. Webb taking on Rob. Macy Morrow couldn't get it to go on the right-hand layup. Rebounded by guess who? Kylie Lehigh pushes it forward. Kaylin Tunis tries a three. Splash! Kaylin Tunis.
4th three of the night.
Putting on a show. The sophomore can really get it going, as here are the Lady Redskins. It's Salyers almost losing it, poked out of bounds by Kaylin Tunis, and here comes Serenity Nava checking in for Salyers. So she gets some time out onto the floor, and it's an out-of-bounds play underneath her own basket for the Skins. Portland Minix to take it out. She finds Rylan Jordan. Jordan driving baseline, spinning around, picks up her dribble, then back to the left elbow. Rose Webb tried to cross over, stolen by Macy Morrow. We've got a jump ball instead. So it stays here, Lady Redskin basketball. Minix to take it out again. Here comes the play. High arcing pass to Rose Webb, blocked from behind by Macy Morrow. 47-31. Jays lead. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Portland Minix to take it out. They get it to Presley Messer. Swings it up top. Serenity Nava. 3. Short. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. She has to have a lot.
Yes, 7.
Crosses the timeline. Almost stolen from behind. And a jump ball will be called. It'll be Lady J basketball. So Nora Stone will check in, Rose Webb will check out, also Riley Taylor, and checking out is Presley Messer. Trying to go a little bigger are the Lady Redskins here in the paint. Avery Johnston, skip pass, short corner to Kylie Lehigh, stolen back by the Lady Redskins. Here they come, pushing it to Riley Taylor, goes inside, lost it. Off the leg of Kaylin Tunis, though. It'll stay here, Lady Redskin basketball. Gracie Minix will check in. Macy Morrow will check out for the Lady Jays. The last 3:34 of this ball game here. If the Lady Redskins are going to make this happen, they got to go now. As here's Riley Taylor taking it inside on Shiloh DeBoard. Picks up her dribble, back to Nava, pops it from about 8 feet, and she gets it to go. 47-33 now, 3:20 to go in the ball game. DeBoard beats the press from Nava. She gets it to Kaylin Tunis, who drives inside, spinning around, taking on Nora Stone off the glass, no good. And there's the size advantage there. They get it to Portland Minix, pushing it forward to Riley Taylor. Taylor, short corner near side of the floor, takes it inside. Now on the other side of the goal, couldn't get it to go, and it will be out of bounds. Last touch by the Jays.
The Redskins right now need stops and scores, any kind of basket, 2s or 3s at this point, but just concentrate on getting them stops.
Minix up top to Riley Taylor. Now she's taking on DeBoard. Back out, far corner, Rylan Jordan. Overshot the 3. Rebounded by Gracie Minix. She gets it to Avery Johnson, and here come the Jays. Driving inside, getting rid of it. Back up top to DeBoard, then swings it over. Kaylin Tunis, another 3. In and out, no good. So close. Rebounded by Nora Stone, then to Portland Minix. Last 2:30 of this ball game. 47-33, it rolls out of bounds, and Portland Minix can't believe it. She let it roll out of bounds because she believed Kylie Lehigh touched it last.
I believed it too. I think it did.
So the Jays will have it here off another unfortunate Knox turn.
Don't lie.
The Lady Redskins steal it back, and then a foul will be called on Avery Johnston.
Mr. Winters didn't think it went that way, though. Just saying.
You ever have this officiating crew, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Winters was the last guy to ever tee me up. I wasn't even yelling at him.
For now. Stolen back by the Jays. The Lady Redskins are having trouble, and Kaylin Tunis will lay it in left-handed. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, Chris. It might not be the last tech. Oh, my gosh, the full court pressure is still there by the Jays. They're going to steal it back from the Lady Redskins. DeBoard off the glass, left-handed. Man, the Jays really pulled away here, 51-33. Last 2 minutes of the ball game. Riley Taylor off the glass, nothing called. Rebounded by the Jays, and here comes Avery Johnston. Johnston up to Kylie Lehigh off the glass, right-handed, and then the Jays will call a timeout. It's a 20-point ball game, 53-33. Where at the halftime break, it was 21-17, the Jays lead. The third and fourth quarter belong to the Jays.
Yeah, the Redskins just ran out of gas, and I think the Jays just picked it up a little bit on the defense a little bit and did a nice job. And obviously, them 3 threes that Kaylin Tunis come in and hit in this half has been big for them.
And I looked down on the floor, and Chris, during that last possession, you were kind of just saying, relax, slow down a little bit. There's no need to add more kindle to this fire. It's burning hot.
Well, but still, I mean, I know it's a rivalry game. You want to run it up, all that stuff. But you know what? Just Knox is still sitting in a 2-3 zone in a quarter court. Pull the ball out, make him come play a man-to-man.
Yeah. Well, the Jays really put on a performance tonight. The last 2 minutes here, the Redskins will try to put something together here, but they've got 20 points to put up. It's going to be tough here. A foul will be called on, it looks like, Kaya Burkett, as Portland Minix had it.
It'll be her second.
So, yes, it is. Oh, it's on Kaylin Tunis.
Oh, they gave it to Kaylin.
They gave it to Kaylin Tunis.
She wasn't even over there.
I don't think so either.
She wasn't even over there.
And that's what they're saying. That's exactly what head coach Whitney Combs was saying. He's calling the play dead now. I was about to say it had to have been on Kaya Burkett.
It was. That's not who it was either. One more shot. Third time. Get it.
Nah, Mike Emerson.
Yeah.
Who is a great guy. We've talked to him before. So another ball gets tipped out of, I don't know what's going on right now. So it's Norris Stone Elise Wolf. Now it's to Norris Stone. Turnaround shot from the post. She gets it to go. 53-35, last 90 seconds of this ball game. The historic rivalry nobody misses the night before Thanksgiving. And you better believe it's always on WKVI. Kylie Lehigh skip past to Kaya Burkett, then up top to Avery Johnson. They're going to just dribble this out as long as they can. Burkett, then up to Lehigh, then back to Johnston. Here comes the double. Back to Johnston, then over to Lehigh, then inside to Craig, then dump off. Gracie Minix, excuse me. Then to Tunis, then back out to Lehigh, then up top to Johnston. Last 50 seconds of this ball game. Kaya Burkett skip pass to Kylie Lehigh, and you can hear Blue Jay Nation cheering on their Jays. They're going to see a win for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. They're hoping to see another on Saturday, a big-time one. Last 30 seconds here. Avery Johnston has it. Then back to Kylie Lehigh. Lehigh, crossover back to Johnston. Last 20 seconds here. Presley Messer putting pressure. Avery Johnston lowered her shoulder, and now they're calling an offensive foul on her.
I think that's her fifth.
Blue Jay Nation didn't like it. Presley Messer was just kind of causing some issues, and then you just saw a little frustration from Johnston, and that was enough for the offensive foul to be called. Riley Taylor will check back in. Last 19 seconds here. It's all but over. 53-35. The Lady Jays really put up a performance tonight here at historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. They get it into Riley Taylor, and an immediate foul by Kaya Burkett. A little disappointed in herself there. You saw Kaylin Tunis start to laugh. She's saying, let's just go home. I'm ready for turkey. Oh, man. So she will shoot to Riley Taylor to add a little bit more to the 35 points. She missed the first of two. Second will be on the way here shortly. And it is good. 53-36, last 17.9 seconds. Kylie Lehigh has it. Some pressure from the Lady Skins. They beat it, though. It's Lehigh with it. Last 10 seconds. This should all but be over. 53-36 will be the final. Oh, Tunis pops a three. Why not? Hits the top of the backboard, and they're going to call the game. 53-36 is the final. The North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat the Knox Lady Redskins the night before Thanksgiving. Well, we have some things we got to figure out. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Also, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up in the Collins Insurance postgame show. A big win for the Lady Jays. We'll be back after this. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
53-36 is the final as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat the Knox Lady Redskins the night before Thanksgiving. Blue Jay Nation, Redskin Nation came out to support their teams on this annual get-together. It normally is a girls and boys doubleheader, as that was what was on our schedule, but we knew better. We knew that both football teams for Stark County would be having a deep postseason run, and they did. Of course, the Blue Jays will be in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium at a shot at glory this coming Saturday, and you know we'll be there along with Chris McGowan. We got him sideline access. Still can't believe that. I'm so excited to get down to Lucas Oil this coming weekend. But man, a big win tonight for the Lady Jays. They give hope the Blue Jay. They give Blue Jay Nation the hopeful first of two big wins this week. This coming Saturday, like we're talking about. But let's go ahead and check in with our sports analyst down on the floor. It's Chris McGowan, and get his thought on this ball game. Chris,
I tell you what, sloppy the first half, but again, how many turnovers? I don't know. I'm down here, right? And I'm looking up there at Coach Minix, and I can see smoke coming out of his ears.
Well, 47. I had the Redskins for 45 turnovers.
I had 47.
Oh, I had 47. Okay, at the end, 45 to 47.
I got happy about those jump balls. I was like, okay, I got this.
Let's just easy average 46.
Yeah. And then the Jays.
I had 22 turnovers for the Jays.
Okay. Yep. So
I mean, 46 turnovers. You turn a team over 46 times. You expect them by more than 16.
Yeah,
right. In my book, but again, just one of those games. Like you said, you throw out the records. It's a rivalry. Anything can happen. Taylor for Knox played a great game of attacking the basket. Tunis for North Judson. I think she had 27,
26,
somewhere around there.
26.
All right, it's going off the top of my head, but again, just a nice win for North Judson to come into a hostile environment and pull away at the end. That's all you can ask for going into holiday Turkey Day tomorrow.
Well, I think it was a really good, fun game to watch, even though there was 20 jump balls. I mean, but the reason why I say it's fun because they were competing. I mean, the loose balls they were going for, you could see nobody wanted to lose this battle. And I think, honestly, the Redskins just kind of ran out of gas. And then the Blue Jays were able to knock some shots down. Tunis obviously did a real nice job in that second half, knocking down them threes and kind of stretching that lead out a little bit. But, it's what we expected. Honestly, when you got a rivalry like this, it's one of them that, on the floor, like I said earlier, on the floor, they're not really likable with each other.
No, you can tell.
Off the floor, they're probably friends, but you want them bragging rights.
Well, I got to ask both you guys this question. We'll start with Chris first. You know, you guys both coached girls basketball. A night like this happens if you're either the Blue Jays or the Redskins with that many turnovers. Even if you win or lose, it doesn't matter. What's something you're kind of talking about either in the locker room or at practice? We'll start with you, Chris.
Well, the one thing I noticed, I've always been and I'm not saying that North Judson or Knox, or they're not, not team-oriented, but I think when they watch this film, they're going to see a lot of opportunities. Both teams, the dribble penetration, getting into the paint or attacking the basket, but then making that extra pass. You got shooters that are spotting up on the wings. Make that extra pass, kick it out, get your shooters with a wide open look. I think when they watch film, I think they're going to see that and understand that there's an opportunity to just make that one more pass. That's one thing I always harped on. One more pass.
Yeah,
and I think when they watch film, I think they'll see that.
Yeah, what's something you're saying,
Well, I think
Coach?
the big thing is just some patience. I think part of that was how they tried to break that press. They were doing way too much standing and, relying on, a freshman that's 5 foot tall or 5'1" trying to throw between two girls or over top of two girls, and they were just standing instead of flashing and helping their players out. And I think that's something that Coach Adcock will be working on, breaking presses, because if anybody's watching, the Redskins, obviously they're going to try to press them.
Well, now we have an opportunity to talk with the winning head coach for tonight's rivalry matchup. The night before Thanksgiving, nobody misses. It's head coach Whitney Combs of the Lady Jays. Coach, first quarter, second quarter, but then the third and fourth, it was all you guys. Talk us through the game and what you thought.
I mean, that seems to be the theme for us. It takes us a little while to come on. That first quarter, they wanted a little bit more than us. They got the loose balls. They out-rebounded us. That second quarter, Lexi Howard came in, freshman. She hasn't played a couple games because she's been hurt, and she lit a spark for us,
she's
right?
Good.
She had something to prove. Yep, freshman. She had something to prove out there. We talked to him at half, hey, we're up. Wasn't our best half of basketball. We battled through. We're still on top. Had sit a couple of our starters because in foul trouble. Then we came out and we handled it. We handled business. A little bit sloppy, but we got it together and we got a win. So.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of them.
Well, like you said, I think Lexi Howard kind of kept a little bit of stability in that first half for you. And then in the second half, the names that we hear, the Tunis and, the Johnson, they came on a little, they came on a little bit and kind of spread that out.
Yeah, with the way they were playing it, we couldn't afford to put them back in those last 4 minutes. We were holding our own, so we just chose to keep them on the bench and use them for that second half.
Well, one of the things, we had 45 or 46 turnovers that you had against, that Knox had it, and it should have been a bigger spread than 15, 16 points.
You guys were on them.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like our free throws were off today. We've been shooting pretty well up until this point. I don't know what our percentage was, but I don't think it was very good. And then we had some silly turnovers as well, and I just think like our bunnies, they weren't really falling either. But I'm just proud of the girls for battling through each and every one of them that came in there. We had a couple that didn't get a break until the last minute, because all the foul trouble. So they pushed hard, and that's what we want going into Thanksgiving. We didn't want the L,
Yeah, of course.
That's no fun sitting at Thanksgiving.
Especially when you come to Knox.
Right.
So what is your takeaway? What are you going to work on Friday, or I'm sure you're giving tomorrow off.
Right, tomorrow's off. We're going to have early practice on Friday because we want to go to Lucas Oil. A lot of people will probably be going to support our boys Saturday. So we're going to have early practice. We're going to work on rebounding. We've been struggling with that a little bit. And then, we just got to get up and down. I feel like we got beat a couple times in transition. We can't be having that. Like, there's no reason for them to beat our girls. We have really fast girls on our team.
Yeah.
I think we just kind of get mental lapses sometimes. So, working on that. We haven't really worked at a lot of in-game situations, like when we were trying to weave and stuff. So stuff like that. I think that was a good game for us to play. We had to battle through, and that's going to be really good for us. We got Morgan Township on Tuesday, and that's where Shiloh's from. So that'll be probably another one, just like tonight. So
you're playing there?
No, it's at home.
That's
we
a
played
good
there
thing.
last year.
Good. Well, it's something else I wanted to bring up, Coach, was we know you were on that 2006 girls basketball team that got to go to Indianapolis. I know things didn't go the way that you guys had hoped for, but you still got the experience.
Yep.
If there are any Blue Jay football players that are listening, what's something that you remember about the awestruckness or something about going to Indianapolis that maybe you wish you had known beforehand when you got there?
I mean, just soak it all in. I mean, it's an awesome experience. A lot of people don't get to have that, and you're going to remember it for the rest of your life. So just have the time of your life, win or lose. Obviously, we want to win. They all want to win. But even if you don't, you guys had a great season. A lot of people don't get to go there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just think that's always cool that you had that experience, Coach. I see your picture on the wall when you go into the nest. It's pretty cool.
Still have some nightmares about losing it.
I know you do, but of course he's got a couple, I'm sure.
Yeah, he does too.
he'd like to have back. But the fact that you had the experience, it just feels like Blue Jay Nation as a collective, the history, not just the last few years. It feels like everyone around the country that have gone to North Judson since forever have come together for this moment.
Yep.
It's not to take away from tonight, but you did bring it up. It just feels like you all are just coming together for the boys football team this weekend.
Those boys and coaches have worked so hard this season in the past 4 years to get to this spot, so they deserve it.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. What a win the night before Thanksgiving. Now go get some turkey.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to Taco Bell.
You had Taco Bell.
We told the girls if they get a W, we'll treat them to Taco Bell. So
that's all you got to do.
Well, don't.
Man, I didn't know that over the years.
Maybe I'll try it every game then, right?
Well, don't tell them in the drive-through you're with the Blue Jays, okay?
Yeah. Well, we're going inside, so maybe we should all change our shirts.
Ask Neil Minnis if you get some red shirts.
Well, I don't know if that.
They ain't wearing red. There's no red. Yeah.
Coach, thanks so much for your time.
Guys.
Congratulations. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, you guys too.
Absolutely. That is head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Whitney Combs, off a big-time win, 53-36. Now she's doing the limbo. Oh, my gosh. I couldn't even do that, Coach.
No,
I
know I can't.
She just slipped under the guardrail like it was no big deal.
If I go down there, you may have to call the ambulance to get me.
Well, now I'm realizing why she was on that team in 06. She's still got some athleticism in her.
I'm sure she still plays with them.
Oh, man, I guarantee it. Well, big win for the Lady Jays, 53-36. We're going to take a break and come back. We have our Stark County Co-op play of the game coming your way. This is the Collins Insurance postgame show, and you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
53-36 here the night before Thanksgiving as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat their historic cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. Turn things over to Terry Minix, and we'll also get Chris McGowan's opinion on our Stark County Co-op play of the game. What do you think, Terry?
Well, the one that kind of stood out with me, I think you even kind of yelled something out at the 5:05 mark left in the game. Tunis hit her third three of the game, and it made the score 44-31. And from that point, they kind of just cruised from that point on.
Yeah, that was a big moment. Chris, what do you think?
I'm going first half.
Oh, wow. He likes to do that.
I'm going the freshman, Howard, in the three-point play with Lehigh on the bench in foul trouble. Came in and kind of righted the ship for North Judson and had that big three-point play in the first half and the second quarter there that expanded the lead to about 5 points there for North Judson.
So a couple plays there that really could be our Stark County Co-op play of the game. So I'm going to be the tiebreaker here. I'm going to say it was the 3. Sorry, Chris.
That's because he said the 5:05 mark and he screamed splash.
I'll give a honorable mention.
But I will say Lexi Howard really, she really did a nice job tonight. Came in there when the others were in foul problems, and she's one of them kids that going to be counted on later in the year. And I thought she gained a lot of confidence tonight.
Well, that's our Stark County Co-op play or plays of the game, however you want to look at it. We're going to take a break and come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. We're going to have to all agree on that one. We're going to take a break and come back. That's up next here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch.
It is time for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, what are you thinking for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, Terry?
I was thinking Coach Combs, because she's letting him go to Taco Bell.
Okay. Chris, what do you think?
No, I mean, it's kind of a no-doubter on this one, and I think Chris will probably agree. It's got to be Kaylin Tunis, 26 points. She had 4 threes. I mean, she's a tough guard out there for anybody, and tonight the Redskins had no answer for her, and for that reason, that's why I think she was the only one in double figures for the Jays. She had 26, and there was a couple with 9, but she kind of stood out for me.
I concur.
Okay.
See,
So
we
Kaylin,
can agree.
We can agree. Well, now, wait a minute. No, I'm kidding. Well, Kaylin Tunis, congratulations. The sophomore, you are our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of this game the night before Thanksgiving, a historic rivalry. Nobody misses in this area. Oh, man, we are getting excited, though. We're not done. KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action this coming Saturday. Well, hey, I just wanted to say this, too, to correct it on the air. When you get a text from Harold Welter, you just take it's gospel. It was not the 2005-2006 season. It was the 2004-2005 season, so my apologies to Whitney Combs in the class of 04-05. Had it off a year there. My apologies, guys, but thank you. John Hampton was the coach, so we got to remember that. Shout out to John Hampton. He is going to be in Indianapolis. Of course, he's one of the assistants on that Blue Jay football team, but like I was getting ready to say, KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action this coming Saturday as we are heading to Indianapolis to broadcast the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays at State. They will be taking on Our Lady of Providence, the Pioneers, and we will be going live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us every weekend throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We will have a special edition Saturday Sports Line that will lead us up to the Coca-Cola pregame show at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Start this Saturday off by hearing from Harold Welter to talk about the previous trips he took to Indy for the Jays back in the 80s. We will also hear from Blue Jay Athletic Director Mike Sharkozy on fan information for Saturday. We will also talk with head coach Brett Lambert and several key players, as well as our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week, Cole Kozakar of the Blue Jays. That is all leading up to another historic broadcast from Indianapolis on WKVI. It's not the first. The Saturday Sports Line always goes live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you ever miss the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Central. Hey, follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. We now have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins. It's James Adcock. Well, Coach, a tough loss here the night before Thanksgiving. You guys showed a lot of fight, though, in that first quarter, the first half, quite frankly. Just kind of changed. It almost like they kind of wore you down with that full-court press all night long, and you get in a rivalry matchup like this, no holds barred.
Yeah, there was that moment in the third quarter where we try to throw over the top. And they make a layup. We throw it into again over the top, and they hit a three-pointer. It was a 5-point swing, and that kind of just took the wind out of our sails. And we fought, but we just got to play smarter. Give it to North Judson. They brought it there the second half. We tried to do that as well, and we fell short tonight. But I'm proud of how the girls played with energy, how they went out there and they fought. They never gave up, and they may have got a little tired, but they didn't quit on us.
Well, I thought your girls did a really nice job. One thing, obviously you're going to have different positives, but I thought Riley Taylor did an amazing job for you. I'm sure she's not on everybody's scout list, but talk about what she did for you tonight. I thought she was attacking the basket so
she
well.
Was, and that's something we've been working on in practice, is like balance one with the feet, and don't wait for the press to get set up. Just drill right through it if you have to. We want to pass through the press,
sure,
but sometimes that's not possible. So she's a great dribbler. Serenity's a great dribbler, and they can dribble through that press and just attack that rim. And she's going to continue to get stronger and continue to get better. She's only a sophomore, and she did a great job tonight on that. And we just want to continue to build upon those successful things.
What are you going to be working on, after watching this game? Let's say the first half, we had, I think Chris said there was 16 jump balls, which was a lot.
Yeah.
But, But you guys played hard. I mean, both teams were, it was a dogfight.
Right, and you can't fault either team. Both teams are out here playing hard. The fans were cheering well, and it was a good, matchup there for all that. We just really got to work on rebounding the ball, being strong with your hands with the ball, and ripping the ball with the pass. And so we want to get it from one point to the next. Not some lob pass, but with some zip on it. We catch it, and we're ready to shoot at the same time. And so get up and down the floor and just making that happen.
Well, Coach, a tough loss tonight. I know it's not the way you wanted it to go down, especially the night before Thanksgiving, but a lot of positives you gained from that.
Sure.
And you only get better from going through things like this. So
it's Thanksgiving. We're grateful for our community, grateful that we have 2 schools here that can compete, 10 girls on the floor at one time and out there playing their hearts out, and we have a lot to be thankful for.
Well, thanks for coming and chatting with us. It means a
you're
lot.
welcome.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Thank you, guys.
All right, that is head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins. It is James Adcock, and we'll get your final word on tonight's game, Terry, before we get a final word from Chris, since we're going to Indianapolis here in a couple of days.
Indy.
We're going to Indy, but your final word for tonight.
Well, my final word is, first of all, I want to say, everybody have a great Thanksgiving, eat a lot of food, have a lot of fun. What was nice to see tonight is, obviously Judson's going to Indianapolis on Saturday, but I'm telling you, there was a lot of Judson fans here tonight to watch the girls, and there's a lot of exciting things. I think I said something about it last night, exciting things going on in North Judson. I mean, the girls are playing really, really well now, and obviously the boys are going to have an opportunity to go down there, and I really have the confidence that they are going to bring back a state championship, and so I want to wish them nothing but the best. Everybody have a safe trip, but, enjoy tomorrow. Eat a lot of turkey, and then get your loud voice on and ready to go, because in that stadium, it's not going to be like in a local stadium. I mean, you're going to have to yell really loud.
There's a lot of space to cover.
A lot of space. So, but best of luck to them, and like I say, everybody, bring that back, and everybody get back safe.
Well, the next time I will see you will be in Indianapolis, Chris.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, very excited about
I'm very excited about that too, and back to the game tonight. Anytime you get a win over your rival, that's always huge, especially the night before Thanksgiving. But again, I think the North Judson faithful. What surprised me, I was actually surprised how many people were here, because they all the swag that had been ordered for the state trip for football got delivered tonight. Blythe was able to get come over 1,000 garments delivered in like 2 days.
2 days. You had to get it done.
So again, a lot of people were.
I need to get me a shirt.
A lot of people were at the high school picking up their spirit wear for Saturday.
Yeah.
So again, but a good crowd tonight. It's always a good crowd on Wednesday night. And it only would have been that much bigger if there would have been a boys game as well. But
we'll let that be okay. Because of what's going on.
We'll let that,
I'm just saying.
We'll let that one slide. But again, anytime you can come in on the road and get a win over your arch rival, that's always nice.
Well, you know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for moving up here and getting to know you guys. You guys have been great friends to me off the air as well. We've had some fun times. We won't talk about it, but man, great times with you guys. I'm thankful for my friends up here, and you guys are my best friends up here. So I appreciate both of you being here the night before Thanksgiving.
Man, you're going to make me tear up.
I'm sorry.
That was great, Mitch. That was great.
I didn't know Mitch had a heart.
No kidding. I tell you what, Mitch, you do a great job on the radio, and it's
that's
great.
Not why I said
no,
that.
but I mean, it's great that you guys are able to go down, and the people that can't from North Judson. And like I said last night, it's not about just North Judson. It's about the county and the northern part of the state. We want to. Honestly, I want Warsaw to win as well. I want the northern part of the state to win everything.
Kind of north versus south.
It really is.
It really is.
But with the Blue Jays, we're rooting for them. On our part of the county, and I'm sure the Redskins over here are rooting for them. And I feel good about them, and I think they'll be able to bring it home. So best of luck. But what I was going to say is I really think it's neat that we can, or you guys can go down there and be able to announce it for the people that can't be down there, and hear the excitement. Chris is going to be on the field. I don't know for how long before they kick him off, but he'll be on the field for a little while.
We walk in the 50-yard line like you do at halftime.
Right. But I mean, the people are going to get to be there, because when you guys are talking, you guys are going to have the excitement. just fans, because you're fans of the Blue Jays, and everybody is right now.
Walking through town today in North Judson, I had several people ask me, "Hey, you guys are going to be doing the game, right? You guys are going to be doing the game, right?" "Oh, yeah, we're going to be there." "Yeah, we'll be there." And
Heck yeah, we will.
Yeah, there are several people that aren't going to be able to make the trip, but they will be listening.
Good.
They were very excited and happy to know that we were going to be down there covering the
Yes.
state championship game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Well, and then the prelude with the Saturday Sports Line leading all of you up to the big-time game. I invite you to join us 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central this coming Saturday to get you pumped up and ready for the state championship game between the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay football team and the Providence Pioneers. Fellas, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
you
buddy.
And everybody out there.
Our final in this one tonight, though, the night before Thanksgiving battle between the Knox Lady Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays saw the Jays beat the Skins 53-36. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Sports. For our sports analysts Terry Menix and Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes! Yes! Big time three at a big time moment!